Hi everyone, so here's some guidance for us today. So we've got the Ten of Swords, Five of Wands and Six of Wands. So a bit of a mixture going on around here. So I feel like first of all we need to really work out what's stopping our flow, what's stopping us moving forward. Now, we can have outdoors things going on, and certain things going on in our life that can stop the flow. But the question I'm asking you is there a part of you that's stopping the flow? What part of you? Is there lack of trust in yourself? Do you keep putting yourself down? Do you not believe you're worthy enough? So there's something that kind of we ourselves are stopping the flow. So be aware of that. You'll know what it is. And it's time for you to sort of like try to work on it and release it. And I know it may feel very complicated, but it's not. You may think it is. And you may actually say, this is who I am. I can't do this because of this. But actually, you're just holding that as like, your torch in a sense. Well, not your torch. It's like a torch that's gone out. You hold on to something saying, I can't do this because of this. And the reason is there's a fear behind that. So don't let anything stop you from moving forward as well. Sometimes when we face what's wrong and think, yeah, okay, I lack confidence like this, then you become more, you see it in a different light in a sense and realize, okay, I'm going to try this, but I'm aware that I may get wobbly, may get nervous, and you can start sort of like changing your mindset a little bit, really. So don't allow something to stop you moving forward, because actually deep down you're just fearful of moving forward, if that makes sense, because there's some success with the Six of Wands. And the Five of Wands also, what I always feel with this card is if like the dragon is helping you rather than kind of hindering you. So sometimes there's a solution in the middle of a problem. So bear that in mind. You might just have to sort of like stand back and see things a little bit clearly, a little bit differently. And like I said, today, the message is, what is stopping you moving forward? What negative thoughts and feelings are you holding on to that stops you from being happy, stops you from having success? What is it? Where's that doubt? Where's that worry? Where's that anxiety? Where's it come from? Where's it stemmed from? Because it hasn't just landed on your shoulders. It's come from somewhere. Is it from your past, your childhood? Is it from an experience? Is it from a person? It's generally from a person and stuff like that. So, and then you can just think, okay, well, that's not who I really am. So it really wants you to really dig deep and see who you are, see the beauty in who you are, and see your inner strength. And suddenly, if you work on that, you become a lot stronger and ready for a new beginning. Which, we go from the Ten of Swords, and this will be definitely some of you that have been like struggling on, with yourself. Now, I would say also, if you're someone that's been struggling kind of maybe with work and stuff like that, going into a new phase, right? So, I want to say it's in all areas actually. So if you've been struggling on, you're going into a new phase and the energy's shifting around you. And sometimes we can just think, oh God, it's always hard work. I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not going to bother anymore because actually I never get anywhere and nothing changes, etc., etc., etc. But the energy is shifting around you. So I don't want you to give up, because it could be in that last moment when you give up, when actually the energy shifts in you and you could be like sailing away, but you might miss that wave in a sense, really, So there is some success. There's still a little bit of hard work, still a few like twists and turns. There's still some new solutions, some new ideas, new faces that are yet to arrive that's going to take you on to your next journey. But don't give up at the moment. Don't give up, and work on that fear, work on that worry or doubt, whatever it is that you keep putting on your shoulders. Work on that and be aware of it. Write it down, see that word and just think, actually, why does that need to be around me? But there is some success, there is some new beginnings. Some of you also are really ready for a change. So you're going to be like, right, I've had enough of this. I'm getting going. And you will get going. You know, there might be a change of direction with some of you. So maybe you, say for example, if you've been like studying something and you may think, I'm not sure if I want to do this anymore, there's something else out there. So don't get too down by it. You'll know, I mean, you'll know, because it will just feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like I want something different. So if there's something different, a new beginning, a new start, you know, and you're scared to step into that, then don't. You know, you need to follow your bliss. You need to follow your heart in a way. So there's a lot of kind of different energies coming in around. But if you play your cards right, if you follow your path, if you don't let your fears stop you, if you kind of do what you should be doing, you're going to see some success coming around you. But also what's quite interesting as well, you're going to see how different you feel. When I say you'll notice it when you look in the mirror. You'll feel it, and then you'll look and think, wow, geez, I look different. And that's because you're just following your bliss, you're following your heart, you're following your soul.